everyone, I am Mrs. Fisher. I wanted to touch base before the virtual open house tomorrow, Thursday night from 4 to 6. I will be teaching your second graders this year. For those who haven't met me yet, I have been teaching pre-K for the last 4 years here at Riverview, and I've also taught third grade in Carson before. I'm really looking forward to this year. I think we've got a really good team for the second graders, and we've got a plan for a lot of really great things between science and social studies, and we're really excited about this year. I wanted to let you all know some things about next week before it comes so that we are all a little bit on the same page. First off, drop-off will be between 8:35 and 8:45, and students are going to come straight to the classroom next week. So in the past, they've gone out and done recess first, but they're going to come straight to the classroom, and we're going to do breakfast in the classroom as well. So when the students are here, then breakfasts will be brought to the classroom. The students can get their breakfast and then they will eat it here. Lunch will also be in the classroom every day, but we will be able to go and get hot lunch and bring it back. If you're a cold luncher, you'll still bring your cold lunch. You can bring a snack for breakfast during that time if you want it. All that will be the same. You'll just go along with the other students and then come back to the classroom when they have their lunches. And we'll have a lunch aide here in the classroom to help with all of that so that I can step out and also eat. But next week, I'll be here for a lot of it to help work through those kinks and the newness of all of it. I don't have my mask on right now, but we will all be wearing masks. I'm in the classroom alone, so I can be without it. But when we are at school, while we're here, all the students, all the staff are going to be wearing cloth masks at all times. Just real quick, cloth mask over our nose, over our ears, just like that. Of course, we'll go over a lot of our routines and things like that next week with the students in more detail, but just as a reminder, make sure to have that with you Tuesday morning when you get here. If you're going on the bus, you'll need it to get on the bus as well. Some other changes is that students will be staying in the classroom during their normal specials time, and the special teacher will be coming here and working with the students in the classroom with me as well, so that it's a little bit different. We'll be spending most of our time in the classroom to help minimize any of that exposure to other students and other families. Every day, the district does have a self-check that will be going home. They've been making a flyer for it. And you'll just go through, do you have a fever? Does anyone in the family have a fever? All of those quick check things to make sure that we're not bringing anything to school that we can spread, be it COVID or something else, because we really want to keep everybody as healthy as we can this year. So that's going to be a big push. Boys and Girls Club will still be helping the school this year, but it's going to look different as well. They will not be here on site. They have transportation to and from their own building that they will be using this year to help minimize who's at the school and when, so that we can keep it clean and all the social distancing expectations as best as we can. For those who are doing the distance learning, you will have the students check in and do their own attendance during the day. Just, yep, I did my schoolwork today, I'm here. And then I'll be checking on Edgenuity to see how they're progressing. The goal there will be that they are doing 2 to 3 lessons every day in reading, math, science, and social studies. Those do not have to be at the same time. Preferably they're not at the same time. Do a couple, take a break. We put together a sample schedule of what that might look like, so we'll be sharing that out with our second grade families as well, so that you can hopefully keep from going crazy staring at the computer all day. For the distance learners and for anyone else, when you have questions, I will have virtual office hours through Google Meets. Monday through Thursday, those will be from 3 to 3:30, so as soon as the students are gone, I will log on and I will be available for all those questions. Friday's schedule is different. Friday, the students are going to go home at 12:30. So lunch will be earlier, but we do still have lunch. And then My office hours will be from 2 to 2:30 in between the teacher meetings that day. So Friday's a little bit different, 2 to 2:30 for those office hours. We will largely be using Edgenuity or Pathblazer, same program, different parts. For a lot of the students' work, both for in-class and out of class, we're going to be practicing that so that they're a little more familiar with it. But especially for those distance learners, that's going to be their focus. There's also a way to message me through Pathblazer. So I'm going to ask that a lot of that communication from students comes through that. So then I can log on, I can read your messages, and when we get together for that 3 to 3:30 time, I can already know what some of your questions are and hopefully answer them a little bit faster and a little bit better so that we're not trying to figure it out all at one time. We will also have Google Classroom, but we're going to worry about that later, and it'll mostly be a spot for finding the links and videos that the second grade teachers are going to be uploading so that students have access to rewatching the things that we've gone over in classroom, either because they're at home and they don't remember something, or just kind of they need that refresher. So we're going to be using those platforms a lot, but Pathblazer or Edgenuity, whichever you're more familiar with calling it, is going to be our big push in the beginning. I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow, hopefully Thursday night, 4 to 6, to answer any questions, touch base, and then I will see all the students on Tuesday.